has to be relaxed to keep the right shoulder back to prevent the shoulders being misaligned. So start with your left hand. Look down, make sure the ball position's correct, and for most of you, a 7-iron, 8-irons in the center. Shoulder width stance, maybe slightly less than shoulder width. And start there. Hands will be slightly ahead of the ball to help promote the visual at address of where you want to be at impact of a ball turf strike, a trappy strike. So you start to get that drift into the forefront of your mind, the ability to commit to a good strike. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. Now in this video I want to talk about a really good setup and address procedure to keep everything in check, to avoid poor alignment and to avoid tension. So some of you are going to be more dominant with the right hand than the left. You're a right-handed golfer, say, but you're very dominant with the right hand and you like introducing the club like so. That's fine if you keep your right side relaxed. The danger of doing that, and let me put a ball down. The danger of coming in like this is being too strong in the right side, locking the elbow, pushing the right shoulder too far forward. The left will be down like so. So looking down the line, you'll notice how my left arm is below the right forearm, showing that my shoulders are open. If you're struggling with this, I want you to try this alternative. Come in with the left hand first. Get the good left hand grip position. The left arm is the comfortably straight one. The right arm lower on the club has to be relaxed to keep the right shoulder back to prevent the shoulders being misaligned. So start with your left hand. Look down, make sure the ball position's correct, and for most of you, a 7-iron, 8-irons in the center. Shoulder width stance, maybe slightly less than shoulder width. And start there. Hands will be slightly ahead of the ball to help promote the visual at address of where you want to be at impact of a ball turf strike, a trappy strike. So you start to get that drift into the forefront of your mind, the ability to commit to a good strike. So the left hand on first, keeps the left shoulder in front of you, and introduce the right under in a softer position, keeps the shoulders aligned to your feet, knees and hips. So in this position, you then add the right hand. It feels softer. It feels like the right elbow is closer to you. Stand appropriately by moving a little bit closer if you were very dominant in this position. So that's the down the line view. If you are filming yourself, I want you to be able to see the top of your left arm above your right on this down the line camera view. Now, when you position the camera, have it behind your hands, not your body, not the club head. That's important. Then you can see and mirror yourself to the guys on TV. There you go. So that's tip number one. Now, so front on, another thing too. If you're struggling with ball position, it can affect your shoulder alignment. Too far forward with the ball. Too far forward will encourage shoulders open. You might feel really good at staying behind it, but you're going to catch behind it because you just can't get the body through to that ball turf position. Now it's easy with a wood, with the ball position forward, to feel like you're setting up behind it. That's fine, but don't go too far forward and then risk the shoulders being open and your right arm being like I suggested it could be. So just be very careful. So when you're setting up, you've always got to make sure that you look at from the ground up. Width of stance, foot positioning, so don't splay out your feet. I've got various videos on this. If you find that you walk a little bit this way, you want to try and consider how your weight loads in the backswing. Remember, foot turned out can encourage the weight shift to the outside. So just start with looking at your feet and ball position, working up from there. Another thing too, down the line again, getting comfortable. This is comfortable, not correct. Nursing tight hamstrings, glutes, lower back pain. The more you bend your knees, the more the spine can sit vertically, making it more comfortable for you as a golfer. But can you see how I'm now at the correct angle to hit the ball at the ground? I'd want to come in more this way. So if you've played in America, played baseball, start looking at this and changing it to a ball on the ground now. You want your spine angle and club shaft forming a 90 degree and your arms hanging straight down. That's why I kind of like the start of my turning drill position, where you bend forward, feeling the tightness in your hamstrings, touch the top of your kneecaps, and you're standing in good stead for a 7 or 8 iron for most of you. So it's understanding without the club first, looking at where your feet positioning is, then the ball position for the club you're about to swing, and then understand how your body feels. Remember, we want to be correct and uncomfortable, not incorrect and comfortable. Pros practice all these hours a day for their swings to look natural. We can't be worse than a 9.5 out of 10 in our setup quality. So, food for thought. Understand your limitations, do some drills, and start looking from the ground up, ball position, with the club you're using, and keep everything in check. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share if you feel like someone can benefit. I really appreciate that. And I welcome all your comments. I'll see you soon. Take care.